Hey, shalom, 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 everyone. Welcome to another episode of My Take with Rosh Ya'acob. I'm trying to fix my camera here. I don't know what's going on. But we got a nice show for you guys today. Want to get into a lot of things. Shalom, shalom, shalom. About to just say bump this. Let me see. There we go. I'm like, what is happening right now? Okay. So my mic is working out. First, my mic wasn't working. I'm saying shalom. Y'all couldn't even hear me. But we got a lot to go through tonight. So we're going to get this show on the road. I'm happy to be back live again. I was unable to be live last Monday. So we missed the breaking news. So this is actually the breaking news that was going to be for then. So I feel like I'm behind the curve with a lot of stuff. But we're going to make it happen anyway. So I appreciate you all. Everyone that's on the live right now. Everyone that's about to get on the live. Everyone that is looking at it on a replay. I appreciate all of you for tuning in and checking me out. I got a real good one for you tonight. Lord Nervous being back. It seemed like things been happening throughout the time to mess things up, but we here. We gonna make it happen. All right, with no further ado, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors. Give a shout out to SGG, Simply Gorgeous Glow. Got the different products. Got the beard oil right here. Also got my favorite that I use all the time, the Royal Beard Butter. Definitely, I use this all the time. It really helps detangle my beard and help it to comb out nice and evenly. I had a problem with that for a while. And then my sister said, well, why don't you try my stuff? And I tried it and I'm like, wow, this joint work. Like, for real, like, I'm not even playing. This ain't one of them days they say, James, they want me to lie. No, it's not good times. I'm on the money with that. If I don't use the stuff or don't wear the stuff, I can't shout it out to y'all if I'm not actually a part of it. I feel like that's false advertisement. So I definitely use it. Got all her information down in the description below. SGG, Simply Gorgeous Glow. She also has stuff for women. So sisters out there that might want to get stuff for them, she has stuff for you as well. And she's selling on all kind of different things. All the different things her online store is located on. I got all that stuff in the description below. Also, of course, I'm representing for my man Alex. Like I said, if I don't have it on, I'm not really with it. I'm not fronting about nothing. You know what I mean? Alex doing his thing. The art of clothing. Art of clothing is definitely in the building, representing. He always doing his thing. Got all the nice gear out. It was opening day today for the Oreos. I should have wore that shirt. I'm going to wear that shirt on Wednesday. I should have wore that shirt today. I wasn't even thinking. It is opening day today for the Oreos, right? So I'm gonna put the commercial on, and when the commercial come back, I'm going to show you that shirt, right? It's different. There's different things y'all can get. And I got all his information in the description as well. And this is our commercial for the art of clothing. Yep. So welcome back, everyone. And like I said, you know it's official Art of Clothing because he got the joint on the back, got the AOC on the back of the garment that lets you know it's official. That you don't have no copycat image. And then he got the joint right here that says the Oreo bird on it and the Raven birds of a feather flock together. I mean, definitely in the building. Definitely in the building. All right, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and get into this for tonight. As you've seen, give you some context behind it. All right. The show tonight is dealing with some executive orders that President Trump put out there. And these executive orders was speaking about not making companies have to desegregate their bathrooms, eating areas, and all these things in order to get government contracts. All part of the initiative to get rid of the DEI and all that kind of stuff, right? But the context with that is desegregation means that or getting rid of the segregation means, getting rid of the desegregation means that you're going to segregate. So the idea is segregation is back. Right? Segregation is back. That's the concept that's being pushed, right? You want to look at segregation. Segregation is back. So it's like, what we going to do? Right? Segregation is back. Everybody upset. Or are they? I had a whole different way I was going to look at this. And then I discovered this video from Anton. And I want to bring Anton video up because Anton had an interesting video. It was saying something that I did not hear anywhere. And I was confused when I seen this video, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this video talking about? This is not happening. And let me introduce myself to y'all. For those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Rosh Ya'acob Ben Avraham. I am Rabbi at Gethsemane Spiritual Temple Congregation, and on this show on Mondays, we look at breaking news, different things that's happening in the community around us, and we look at it like the headlines and different things, and we look at it based off of a Torah perspective. So that's where we go with this. That's what we're doing with this tonight. So we're looking at this. We're looking at this issue right here from a Torah perspective. All right. So let's get to this Anton video, as I want y'all to see. Anton has this white guy on his show. And the Caucasian guy, or the YT guy, as we say is the new slang for it now, the YT. The YT guy is making some disparaging comments. And I want you all to see and hear this for yourself. I want you to see and hear this for yourself.
On this app 24/7, how they want their black-only spaces. This is a black-only conversation. How is it that the same that on this app 24/7, how they want their black-only spaces? This is a black-only conversation. That's a black-only hairstyle. Be the same crying today about segregation. It's like you're getting what you're asking for. Some of you.
Now, y'all hear what he's saying, right? He's saying you black people on here talking about your black space this, your black space that, your black hair, your black this, your black that. You putting black on everything, already segregating it. So now when they say segregation, you blacks are getting mad. And when I heard this, I was like, what is he talking about? Right? I was like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
because I was confused. I was like, what black was saying all this stuff? You black saying this, you black saying that. I'm thinking, well, I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued. Said you black saying this, you black saying that. So I said, well, let me hear more of what he's saying. What blacks is saying this and blacks is saying that? I'm confused at this point. Because I'm like, I didn't see no black saying this and black saying that. But let's go back and listen some more to him. I want you guys to see this. Let's hear some more from my YT brother.
You just can't be happy. It's like, we want our black-only spaces with our black-only communities, and you stay away from our black kings and queens. You ain't got the nerve to be on here crying about segregation. Which, me personally, I don't give a if you want a black-only space, go. If you want a white-only space, go. Mexican, China, whatever, go. But leave us normal functioning people alone. But I'll be if you on here crying 24/7 about how you want your black-only spaces, then when you finally getting it, you're going to cry about segregation. You got to pick a street, man. Like, seriously, some of you just can't be happy. It's like begging to go to the beach, then getting mad that there's water there.
Wow. Let me slide up for this one. Wow. So he said a lot. Y'all heard all that he was saying. And the whole time as he said it, I'm still confused because I'm like,
hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I didn't hear this. I didn't hear nobody saying what he said. I'm like, what's going on here? So I said, well, maybe Anton is about to explain how this guy don't know what he's talking about. How this guy's not really saying that. How black people aren't saying what this guy is saying black people are saying. I'm like, I'm confused. So I said, well, I'm going to let him play a little more. I said, Anton probably going to jump in and say, oh, you got it wrong, guy. It's not like that. The black people not saying what you think the black people saying. The black people actually saying something different. That's what I thought was going to happen. That's what I thought was going to happen. I just knew that was going to happen. Let's see what happens, though. That's what I thought was going to happen. Watch this.
He's right. And, well,
he's right. Wait a minute. He's right? Black people not saying what he said. How is he right? Maybe I heard Anton wrong. Let me go back. Maybe I heard Anton wrong. Let me listen again. Y'all tell me if I heard Anton wrong. I can't believe I said, brother, what is going on here? Let me listen again.
To pick a street, man. Like, seriously, some of you just can't be happy. It's like begging to go to the beach, then getting mad that there's water there.
he's right. And, well, let me break it down from a couple of different lenses. The first lens is
right.
You can't reason with unreasonable people because unreasonable people don't have any logic, or they just go based off of emotion when they're making a decision, or they're having a conversation about why they feel the way that they feel. Some people want to see the world burn. I think that they said that during the Batman movie when he was trying to describe the Joker. They don't care about money. They're never going to be happy. It doesn't become, a situation where they change based off of their socioeconomic status, who they're surrounded by. A lot of these people are outcasts from society. They can't hold down a job. And the world is to blame. There is no accountability. There is no ownership. They're always going to want reparations. There's not enough, diversity, equity, and inclusion.
I'm sorry, Anton. I think you should have really researched behind this. You saying a lot of the stuff that are sentiments that you talked about before in the past. But predicating it off of what this guy is saying, this guy right here, him right there, that guy, he's saying that black people are complaining about segregation. And you said he's right. But I'm hoping you said he's right and you trying to talk about something else as far as trying to get an example. But if he is wrong about the black people complaining, then how can he be right? Because black people was not saying, oh my goodness, segregation. No, segregation. What are we going to do? Segregation. Black people wasn't saying that. These no black people I'm saying. I know you like, where your proof, brother? You just running your mouth. Where your proof? Oh, I got a lot of proof. I almost had all Twitter on here. Y'all gonna see it. I got almost all TikTok on here, rather. Y'all gonna see it. What's this though? Let's see what else he got to say.
It doesn't matter if it's a Democrat president or if it's a Republican president. Doesn't matter if it's MAGA or if it's Bernie Sanders and it's an extreme left liberal. There's always going to be an issue. There's always going to be hate within their heart. I've heard this narrative, this pitch for a long time where, we basically, as a community, not me specifically, but us as a community, we've disrespected the people that came before us that fought for equal across the board. Now, we know that the Black civil rights movement and birthright citizenship, which was, for American descendants of slaves, is hijacked by everything, and it then gets modified to where everybody else takes advantage of it. And that's irrelevant to this conversation. But my point is that black people are being used. And then, even when you think about people from the Freedom Riders or all of the people that died as a result of the civil rights movement and things like that, the thing that they fought for was for opportunity. They didn't fought for you to get a leg up. And even now, you'll see people that say, and disrespect the legacy of those that actually even fought for you to vote, and then you don't even show up to the polls, and they'll say something like, well, we would have been better off with segregation. Do you even know what segregation is? And do you know how that affected people mentally and so on and so forth?
Now, I get where he's going with this. But again, all this is predicated off of this guy saying that black people was whining and crying, saying they want their black spaces and black this and black that. But then when they hear about segregation, now they want to run around and say, oh man, he talk about segregation. Oh no, what we gonna do? Woe is me, right? And I feel like I see where you going with it, Anton. And I'm not disagreeing with a lot of what you saying right now because I don't want to miss the point. The point of this whole thing started with this YT guy, real amped up and angry, saying, y'all want your black this, you want your black that, but now you black people is whining because they talk about segregation. So I understand you about to go into the spill of what segregation was, how segregation was this, that, the other. I got you. But we first got to acknowledge that black people was not saying what this guy right there is saying that they were saying. We got to acknowledge that they was not saying what he's saying they saying. I don't know what black people he heard saying this. I just think he just made this because he thought black people was going to be saying this. But black people is not saying this. Black people actually going to be saying a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. Right? So I don't want to take up too much time with this. I just wanted to start with this because the idea was, black people are running around saying, woe is me, segregation. right? And I wanted to show and show that maybe it's my algorithm, right? Maybe it's my algorithm, because black people is not saying this. Like his, let me show you what his video is called. I got it in the description, but let me show you what his video is called. His video is called "Black People Are Mad at Segregation." And he has a question mark, like, black people mad at segregation? And he says, white man calls out the culture for being angry at Trump. And my whole thing was they angry with Trump about segregation? I don't know. I don't think they was. I don't know. But we about to find out. We about to find out. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We about to find out. So let's look at this. I want us to see. I want you to see what I saw. This is what I saw, right? Now, this is what I saw about black people and segregation. I want you to see what I saw.
I tell you, all my black people are understanding the assignment about this segregation stuff. Y'all are understanding the assignment. It's like we're all united. Like, we understand the assignment. Like, we get it, right? So I seen a video today by another black person, right? And she was saying, they're trying to bring back segregation. What are we going to do, right? Like, we have to help, yada, 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 right? And so every black person I see in the comments, like, we ain't doing nothing. We finna go line dancing. Everybody like, I need to give me some boots. I need to figure out how to do the where them fans at dance. They was like, we taking naps, baby. I done booked my vacation. Everybody just in the comments, and the lady's like, oh my gosh. She was like, yeah, I get it, but ma'am, listen, we do not care.
All right. So you see this? This is one video. I got a lot of videos with a lot of black people that's going to be saying something very similar to what she's saying. Very similar. So this mad at Trump about segregation and the black people mad at Trump about segregation. Where? I don't see it.
We need to bring that sound back, because we're not doing nothing at all. Like, we ain't playing into the trap. We know what y'all want. We not doing it. We ain't got no capes. We capeless. We not Captain Saving nobody. Do it. Do what you want to do. Y'all been doing what y'all want to do for years. Why are we not crying? Keep passing the vibe check, because y'all eating down in them comments. Love y'all. Bye. I tell you, all my black people are understanding the.
So you might say, well, hold on, that's just one black person. Okay. That's just one black person. Okay. Let's see if there's just one black person. Let's see if there's just one black person. Let's see.
Man, I'm really loving how black people are so unbothered right now. Black people refusing to be baited and take the bait on any of this stuff. Segregation, removing Black History Month, taking down Jackie Robinson's accomplishments and achievements. We refuse to be baited on any of this stuff. They keep trying. It ain't gonna work. We ain't taking to the streets. We ain't protesting. We ain't doing nothing. The way that we're going to show our displeasure is by holding our money. Ask Target if you don't believe me. Ask Elon Musk if you don't believe us. We're going to show our displeasure by simply not doing business with you. Now, black.
Boom. That's it. So even what he said about the people unhappy, no matter who in office, this person obviously unhappy, there's no anger nowhere. They not doing what the guy said they was doing. So I understand your sentiments. I know you basing it off of what this guy said. You running with that. And for those of y'all want to watch all of Anton's video, I got it in the description. I couldn't show all of it because I wanted to get to these videos. But the basis of what I wanted to get to was that part that I showed you, where him and a guy think black people is mad. They think black people are mad right now. Black people are not mad. Look at this. Why's the brother keep going?
Black people are responsible for over $3 trillion of revenue in this country every year being spent. Let me explain to you how big that is.
Explain it.
The whole GDP of Russia is 1.2 trillion. So let me explain this. Black people tried to tell y'all, all right? Now you're in your town hall meetings and y'all eating each other because you lost your Medicaid. You're going to lose your Section 8. You're going to lose your Medicaid. Your husband can't get his health care from the VA no more because they fired his doctor. So he can't get his mental health services no more. Veterans getting fired. They shutting down departments. Farmers who voted for Trump can't get their money from U.S. aid.
Wow.
I already told you guys, black folks ain't doing nothing. We sitting here, we got our chips, we kick back, we making LeBron James songs, we waiting on the NBA playoffs to start, we got our brackets filled out, we sitting here enjoying our life. This is y'all fight. Y'all want to destroy each other and tear it all down? Be our guests. Man, I'm really loving how...
So, okay, you might be like, all right, you got that. Wing. I'm telling you, I'm going to show you what black people that I'm seeing is saying. So what that YT guy was talking about on that clip with Anton, where he was sitting there talking about black people upset about this, black people upset about that, and you blacks this and you blacks that, you're black only, you're black only. What are you talking about? Black people are not saying what you said. Ain't nobody black running around angry about what you talking about. I don't know what black people ain't talking about. I'm around black people all the time. There's no black people saying, you know, segregation coming back. What we going to do? I don't even know. I don't know if he imagine us all in a barn. It's a Negro spiritual on you here. You know how you always hear them down south movies. Hopefully this don't get muted. Hopefully y'all can hear what they be. And you see the black people looking sad at each other. Is that what he thought was happening? Because this is what's happening. This is what happened. Let me let my sis right here tell you exactly what happened. This is what's happening.
So let's talk about segregation, since that is the buzzword of the week. I saw a video of a YT lady saying, oh my God, they're trying to bring back segregation. What are we going to do about it? First of all, sweetie, who is we? And second of all, the 92%ers and the 87%ers, we're not opposed to that coming back, because guess what happens doing segregation for the black community? The black community thrives. Black Wall Street, Oscarville, Rosewood, Seneca Village. That is until y'all.
See, this is what, that's why I said I was trying not to really go there with a lot of what our brother was about to get into, because he was going to leave this out. Black business thrived. When black people was forced to do business with black people was living good. It just was. He was talking about how people said, well, it was. Just like what he said about the other things, what happened was different people that wanted to be in areas, but they couldn't. That was YT and skin color. Right? They looked the part, but when you heard their name, they weren't the part. Right? These guys wanted to be able to fit in. They was being discriminated against. So they got together and came up with a group and called it the NAACP, talking about colored people and so forth, right? They did that, right? Then, when they did that, who was the poster child? This is what the people are saying on all these clips we're looking at. They said, we not going to be the poster child no more. We not going to sit here and run around and do all this stuff for you. And then you benefit off of it. And then we just get some crumbs that's thrown at us. You want it, you go do it. Right? That's what they say right now. You want it, you go do it. But we chilling. Screw you guys. I'm going home. I got that from South Park. But watch what our sister say. Watch this.
So y'all get enraged because you're not doing well.
Yeah. See? We had Black Wall Street. We had Rosewood. We had all these different communities that they destroyed because they were doing good. As many communities that was black towns that was thriving, they chased the people out and took the stuff from them. They destroyed the town and got it under lakes right now. Lakes. Even one area in New York is now a park called Central Park, where they buried a black town underneath of it. Destroyed the black town. That's history. That's the history that they don't want you to know about. We can't teach that history. We make America great again. Can't teach that history. That's the history they don't want you to know about. That history. So she's right. Once people start doing what they living good, then now you mad because they living good. What you mad about? What are you mad about? Because they living good? You mad? Seriously? Is this what's happening right now? You're mad because they living good. So you come in and destroy what they got. Learn about the Reconstruction. During the Reconstruction, black people was doing good. They went in and destroyed black communities.
And y'all come and try to burn it down and flood it out. But I digress. But segregation would force the $1 trillion spend annually to stay within the black community. And imagine what can happen if that money stayed in the black community. And let's talk about segregation for a moment. Imagine you are a black farmer and your crop is cotton and you're not being paid a fair price for your crop. So you and the other black farmers get together to try to demand they pay you a fair price for your crop. The white walkers get so enraged because how dare you niggas demand us pay you a fair price that they then commence to try to unalive the entire town with the help of the military. It happened in 1919 in Elaine, Arkansas. It was called the Elaine Massacre. It was recorded in the history books as one of the most racially charged massacres in the United States. And y'all wonder why we welcome segregation back?
See that? So it's not just people spitting on the ancestors or saying stuff about the ancestors and what they did. These people learning from their past. Like I said in the description for this video, right? Insanity is keep doing the same thing over and over and over, thinking you're going to get a different response. You're going to get a different outcome. That's the definition of insanity. Right? If we see we did this, and keep doing this, keep marching, and nothing's changing, and then now the black people put all their hope in a woman that they felt was black and said she gonna help us, and then the people turned around and said, we don't care, we not voting for her, overwhelmingly. And now y'all want the black people to come back out and jump and do stuff for y'all? Come on, son. Y'all know that's not gonna happen. I don't even know what y'all tripping over. That's not gonna happen. I can tell you that ain't gonna happen.
We good either way, because guess what we gonna do? Black folks always make a way out of nothing.
Yes, we do.
We just want y'all to leave us alone when it does happen. So let's talk.
All right. Next. Let's see what our young sister right here got to say. I don't think she gonna say too many.
Word if it was actually separate but equal.
Let me see.
And unpopular opinion, I think segregation would have worked if it was actually separate but equal. And I stand on that. Dr. King fought for equality, good and dandy. All people wanted was equal rights.
See? They ain't want a leg up. Remember I said they didn't fight for you to get a leg up? Remember Anton said that in the part that right there? He said, well, they didn't fight for you to get a leg up. They just fought for the equality. Same thing she said. This sister understand that? This young sister gonna say it clear as day. All they wanted was equality. They ain't want enough, dude, getting up extra from you. They want to unite and become one people. What are you talking about? What's this?
We didn't want to all be one. So fuck it. Unpopular opinion, I think.
So, that was the young sister. Told you hers was going to be long. Our sister right here, I think hers is going to be a minute, but I'm telling you, I got but how much time we got? Oh, yeah. I got enough time. I got a bunch of them on there. I'm going to show you the ones.
So while we're on the precipice of segregation, Black people, who is making the blacks only signs? And are we sticking with that? Are we going to have different variations? I mean, we can't let anybody else make our signs. We definitely don't need those god-awful signs they had in the past, like, ew. What are we going with? Are we going with blacks only? Or are we going with for the kings and the queens? The melanated militia? Are we going for the brothers and the sisters? Like, what are we going?
Now, remember he said, y'all want to be the blacks, the kings and the queens, this, that, ever. Hey, that's what she said. Out here saying, no, please, we don't want segregation. She said, who gonna make the signs? Oh my goodness.
Going with, and who's gonna draw that up? Because I'm not the artsy type person in the group, but I can contribute in other ways. I'm really just looking for a thought partner right now because I'm just kind of excited. So I just was wondering who's gonna make our signs, because my God, this is a moment. So while
do it sound like she mad? I don't know. Maybe it's me, people. Put it in a comment. Let me know. Did it sound like she was mad to you? Did it sound like she was mad? Like she was like, oh my goodness. Why is he doing this? We so angry with Trump. It don't really sound like she said it. I don't know. What you think? I didn't get that from her, that we so angry with Trump moment. You know, I say so angry with Trump. Remember the guy said it? Remember Anton got it in his description? Y'all don't remember? Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you Anton's description again. I want y'all to see the description of what is the description for his video. I want y'all to see it. Hold on, let me go to this part right here. Y'all still can't see it. Hold on. Y'all can't see it. I want y'all to be able to see the description of what it says. Maybe I'll do this one. I'm going to see if I can move this screen over a little bit so y'all can see. No, that ain't do it. All right, I can't. Let me make it bigger. I just want y'all to see exactly what it says. Because I want y'all to tell me, is this really happening? So I'm making it bigger. I'm doing some extra stuff tonight. I'm going to make this joint big. I want us to see it. See the guy in the corner? He said this is what black people said. I want to say, is this what black people said? Oh, it ain't getting bigger. All right. Well, let me tell you. Let me let you hear what he said. Black people said, because it's not saying it. So it says black people are mad at segregation. Like black people are mad at segregation. Like that's how he put it. Like what? How dare you, black people? White man calls out blacks for being angry at Trump. Now, I want y'all to think about this. I tried to show y'all because I wanted y'all to see the actual label. But when y'all click on the link in the description, y'all will be able to see it. But I want y'all to answer me this. Did those black people sound like they was angry at Trump and mad about segregation? My TikTok is filled with video. I don't have enough time to put all of, because I like giving people credit for what they say or what they do. And I can't put all these people in the description. This is like at my limit, right? And I got more. Trust me, I got more. And none of them are saying what the YT guys said. None of them are saying what the YT guys said that they said. None of them. I haven't heard one yet say what the YT guy is saying that they said. Not one. Did y'all hear them say it? I'm just curious. Because I didn't hear it. So let's go back. Let's go back. Here go another sister. Let's see what she got to say. So we're going to see. Maybe she going to prove me wrong. Maybe she going to say what the YT guy saying, blacks are saying, and how dare you blacks say this?
I just think it's absolutely hilarious how people are getting on this app and panicking, specifically non-black people. They're like, oh my gosh, you're bringing segregation back. What are you guys going to do? We're going to do absolutely nothing.
Oh my goodness. She's saying the same thing that all the other black people said. I thought the black people was wilding out about this and losing control and couldn't understand why this was happening. They were so mad at Trump. I thought that's what was happening. That's not what's happening? Okay, go ahead, sis.
What we told you guys 4 to 5 months ago we were going to do. This man's whole campaign was founded on the basis of racism, and everybody thought shit was sweet. And then he started putting it in y'all's face, and they're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Like, he's messing up the country. We told y'all that. We told y'all what was going to happen. And the 92% of us that voted for Kamala Harris, we're taking a break for the next 4 years. Y'all figure the shit out the best way you know how. I live in Alabama. Segregation ain't never went nowhere anyway. While we're on the conversation of segregation, if we truly want to get into that, we're going to need all of our amenities and luxuries back that nobody paid for on the backs of our ancestors. We're going to need those back. That stoplight you use every day, that refrigerator, that home security system, etc. We're going to need all that back. And then y'all can take custody of Lululemon. I just think it's absolutely hilarious.
So yes, our sister right here, she broke that thing down. And I'm still tripping, right? Because the white man, as Anton said, he called blacks out for being angry at Trump over segregation. He said, how dare you blacks be angry with Trump over segregation, right? But yet and still, I don't see black people being mad with Trump over segregation. I'm confused. I am confused at what's happening right now. I'm like, what is happening right now? Now, I looked on Anton's video because I said, well, maybe it's just me, right? Maybe somebody else seen what I didn't see. So I looked on his video, I looked in the comments, and this is what I saw in the comments. So let me show you what I saw in the comments. I want y'all to see what I saw in the comments. This is what I saw in the comments. This brother right here says, what the hell are y'all talking about? I'm black and I haven't heard anybody even mention anything about segregation. We couldn't care less. Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. I thought black people was losing control. I thought black people was going crazy. I thought black people was really upset about this. How dare y'all? Y'all want your black spaces. Now you hear segregation, you mad. But look what this guy says. What the hell are y'all talking about? I'm black. I haven't heard anything even mentioned about segregation, which most black people haven't. Right? I haven't heard nothing mentioned about it. Then the other guy says, I don't see any black people crying over this. This is what Daniel says. Daniel Bond says, I don't see any black people crying over this. I see the exact opposite. Isn't that what we've been watching? Right? We've been watching the exact opposite. I've been showing y'all the exact opposite. I haven't seen anybody saying what they saying. That's why I said I wish our brother Anton would have investigated that more before he used this guy to paint this narrative that is false. Black people are not upset and going crazy over this. So this guy is saying a false narrative, and you kind of piggyback it off of it because it give you a chance to bring out your views and aspects on different things that's not the subject of what he's talking about. Because the subject of what he's talking about is a lie. It's straight up a lie. I'm going to show you some more people from Anton's comments. Look at what this guy says. This guy, Tom Wallace 262, he says, I haven't seen one video. He says, I haven't seen one video. Hold on. I want y'all to see this with me. He says, I haven't seen one video of someone complaining. Not one video, right? Of someone complaining about desegregation law being removed. You haven't seen no video from black people saying this. I would like to see at least one video. So he's saying, show me the video, right? He's saying, hey, y'all making this fuss. Y'all saying black people are saying this and black people are saying that. Show me the video where black people are saying this. Show me the video. Look what he's saying. Show me the video where black people are saying this. Says, I haven't heard one video, even heard someone complaining about desegregation being removed. I would like to at least see one video. Where a black person is complaining about being separated from white folks. One video. One video. However, I've seen a total opposite where black people are saying they don't really care. Is that not what we've been saying? Is that not what we've been saying? Have we not been seeing videos of black people saying they don't really care? I mean, I just want to know. Is that not what we've been saying? And look what else it says. Look at Valerie. Valerie E9I says this. And you don't see FBA out there in them streets. You don't see the FBA out in the streets upset about anything. They still on a couch watching a show. They not out there. They not upset. They not wilding out. They not doing any of these things that we're being told by the white man that they were doing. They not doing it. I don't know what else to say. They're not doing it. Let's look at some more stuff that they're saying. Let me move my person back here out the way. Look at what they saying. Sir Vincente says, that man lying. Ain't no black people complaining about segregation. Exactly. Where he at? Where he at? Where the video? Where the video with somebody black saying what he said they said? Night Train 349 says, the only people who got a problem with it is the ones who like being around them white folks like that. Yeah, I hear you, Night Train, but it's no one saying this. I haven't heard anybody online saying this. That man is lying. Kick Knowledge says, no one crying in the FBA community about this. Only tethers and shills are worried about this. See, said is none of us are crying about this. None of us. None of us are crying about this. Now watch this. Watch this right here though. Now, this is what Anton was upset about. This brother says life was better segregated. We integrated and now look at what we become. This is a lot of people sentiments, right? Is what was the purpose of the desegregation? Well, again, it wasn't just about the black people. Check out your history. Learn your history. It was other people that wasn't allowed to integrate in certain communities. They used the black people to get the laws passed, and then they took the benefits of it. They took the benefits of it. Now listen to what this guy says. See how he's buying into it? He said the same people that are mad about alleged segregation went to HBCU and belonged to a frat or sorority. What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. See how he trying to say black people were? No. Because a couple of them, the sisters that we just seen probably was part of different things. They not worrying about it. They not worrying about it. Now watch what this brother say. I want you to listen to what he says. Now, he's speaking something. He says, look, you need historical context. This is Lee Cubbert. You need historical context. Black people were legally separated. Legally. Right? That never stopped whites from coming into the community and doing whatever they wanted to do. We fought for desegregation, not necessarily integration, and we fought against discrimination. So that this brother is on point. What this brother is thinking about is what they thought all of us was going to think about when we heard about segregation, right? This brother is thinking about the South and how things was in the South. And this is what this brother is thinking about when he hears about segregation coming back. And this is Governor, I think he was the governor at the time of Alabama, George Wallace. This is what he thinking about. Because the first thing popped in my mind when I heard segregation, and I was like, I always thought about this line right here with this guy right here. Now watch this guy. Watch what he says.
Today, I have stood where once Jefferson Davis stood and took an oath to my people. It is very appropriate that from this cradle of the Confederacy, this very heart of the great Anglo-Saxon Southland, that today we sound the drum for freedom, as have our generation of forebears before us done time and again down through history. Let us rise to the call of freedom-loving blood that is in us and send our answer to the tyranny that clanks its chains upon the South. In the name of the greatest people that have ever trod this earth, I draw the line in the dust and toss the gauntlet before the feet of tyranny, and I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
So that's what they was hearing. That's what Lee Cubbard is talking about. He said it was legally put in place where the blacks could be separated, but the whites could come in and do whatever they wanted to do in your community. So he said, segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever. That's what popped in my mind when I heard about segregation. I heard him. I was like, wow, segregation now, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever, right? It is a lot of people have looked at it. They probably felt like this is what black people is thinking. This is what black people see. Aren't you black people scared? Aren't you black people going, what's going on right now? Because this is it. This is the image that's implanted in many people older than me minds when they think about segregation. This was in your mind. And they hear segregation now, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever. Right? That's what they hear, right? That guy right there. But it's something more to it. And I want y'all to see, because our brother, he understands as well how different people is going to be looking at it. So watch what he says.
Racist people don't really want segregation. Segregation is drawing a line in the sand where black people live on this side and white people live on that side. They don't want segregation. They want selective segregation, servitude, and unfair treatment. Segregation is what happens.
See? He said he's breaking it down. They don't actually want segregation the way we looking at it on the internet, and we talking about it right now, like, yeah, give us our separation, blah, 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 right? They want to be able to designate you into a certain area, but still help you to come to build them up. That'll make America great again. Because when was it great? When we was building and making everything. So we can get them back to building and making stuff and have them over there somewhere, it'll be great again. Right? I want to be great again at that moment. You'd be like, oh, it's great again. Go ahead, brother. Break it down.
Into Black Wall Street. See, that's what they don't want. Here's the big difference. Racists want you to live where they put you, and they want you to work towards the advancement of their society over here. So we want you to live here.
Let me rewind that a little bit.
And unfair treatment. Segregation is what happened to Black Wall Street. See, that's what they don't want. Here's the big difference. Racists want you to live where they put you, and they want you to work towards the advancement of their society over here. So we want you to live here, but work in the coal mines, in the fields, and work in the construction and the hard labor. And then when you get done, leave over where we are and go stay where we told you to stay. And also we want unfair treatment. Look up to us as we look down on you. But the second we start having our own banks, having our own doctors, having our own farms, letting the money that we create inside our community continue to circulate inside our community and build our own community up, that's an issue. That's why Black Wall Street gets burned down, because what we're doing over here doesn't benefit what they're doing over here. Like, I gotta build my own thing up? No, we want people low enough on the totem pole financially and educational wise that we can use them to be the burden bearers of our society. That extends past color. I just wanted to make a video real quick just so all the people on the same page as me understand what I'm about, because I clearly know that the segregation that they're talking about ain't the segregation that we talking about. Leave it in the comments. Racist people.
See? So that's what he's saying. That's what Lee Cubbard is talking about. This is what our brother right here is talking about, right? He said, look, it's not the same. It's not what we saying. They talk about something completely different. So what, keep you aware. They talk about something completely different, right? They don't want to see the segregation that we had when we prospered and grew and this, that, and the other. They don't want that. They just want you to be subservient and just go over there somewhere. That's what they want. Watch our sister right here. She gonna go in.
I'm going to say this shit real quick. The federal government is now encouraging segregation. This is another tactic to get us people out there on them streets so they could do what they need to do. I don't think they have learned yet. This fuck around and find out just really has not hit them yet. They don't get it. Black farmers are doing better than white farmers in Nebraska. Why? Because y'all racist and y'all think that we get handouts and we don't, because the black people really know how to fucking do it from the ground up, and y'all was the one getting the handouts and y'all ain't getting shit. Segregate this motherfucker. Y'all don't even know how to cook with more than black pepper and motherfucking salt. And y'all barely use that. Segregate this motherfucker, because y'all the ones out here wearing bonnets. Segregate this motherfucker, because y'all the one that's on this app talking about box braids came from Vikings. Segregate this motherfucker. Y'all the one on here talking about they not like us. Y'all really are not like us. Segregate this motherfucker. Because honestly, we did better when we was by ourselves. Y'all the one that came and fucked up everything when it was segregated. The difference is that back then, we thought we was missing out on something. Y'all know that fucking viral meme of that man talking about, not the meme, the video of the protester from the civil rights movement talking about he sat down and ate that food and he was like, this is what the fuck we was protesting for? Segregate this motherfucker. Y'all want us to rage so fucking bad and we don't care. I'ma say this shit real quick. The federal government.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, sis, this sister is funny. Hold up. Now, she says something about the farmers. Everybody been talking about these farmers. Hey, y'all made me look up these farmers. I said, what's going on with these farmers? Everybody saying the farmers this, the farmers that, right? I said, well, let me look up these farmers and see what's going on with the farmers, right? Because everybody says something is going on with the farmers. So let's see what's going on with the farmers.
Also mentioned frustrations among farmers with the president's trade policies. Well, today, the New York Times' Paul Krugman called it the frauding of America's farmers, writing, farmer support for Trump should be seen as a form of affinity fraud in which people fall for a con man whom they imagine to be someone like them. And as is often the case in such frauds, the con man and his associates actually have contempt for their marks. Joining us by Skype from his North Dakota farm is Bob Kylan, a wheat farmer who says he's lost $400,000 since Trump took office. Beautiful piece of property you have there, Bob. What's been happening with your business?
Well, we lost pretty much all of our markets since Trump took over. He's dropped out of the TPP. He got rid of NAFTA. I raise a lot of wheat on my farm, and the the Pacific Rim countries, they like high protein wheat, and that's what we raise here. So being the market is low, ever since last year at harvest, this time I sold wheat for $5.70. The market today is $5.82. There used to be up to $1 bonus on protein. From 12 protein to 17, there'd be $1 spread. Right now there's 5 cents. Whoa. So we raise a lot of high protein wheat. So we're just about taking a $2 hit from last year, $2 to $3 hit. And we're about $70 to $75 an acre we're losing by harvesting a little bit above average crop right now.
So how do you...
So they doing bad. Y'all see that? It's not a black farmer. It's a white farmer. They doing bad. They doing real bad. I got this, all the videos I'm showing y'all is all in the description, right? They doing bad, people. They doing bad. Right? I had to look into that because like I said, they keep talking about the white farmers. I said, what's going on with the white farmers? They said everybody like the white farmers are disappointed because they voted for Trump overwhelmingly. They disappointed. I'm like, what's going on with the white farmers? That's crazy. Now let's finish. We gonna keep moving. We gonna keep it moving. Yes, we are. Yes, we are gonna keep it moving. Let's look at our sister right here. Let's see what she got to say.
So the Trump administration is looking to bring back segregation for their federal contracts, to which I respond with, go ahead and bring it back if you want to. But one suggestion, please don't let it be just a federal thing. Bring it back nationwide. Bring it back nationwide. Bring back segregation if you want to. Let's go. Now, you know me, I'm going to tell y'all to go and fact check it. It literally states right here, segregated facilities could make a comeback as Trump administration lifts discrimination ban on federal contracts. Let me continue. According to a public memo from General Services Administration, the GSA, the federal government will no longer prohibit contractors from having segregation waiting rooms, restaurants, and water fountains in order to secure government contracts. The memo reportedly states, when issuing new solicitations or contracts, do not include any of the following provisions and clauses.
Listen to this.
The prohibition. The prohibit of segregated facilities. I'm not sure what was going on with me in that last word, but let's continue.
Go ahead,
This move aligns with President Trump's broader executive order to repel diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, initiatives within the government and across the country. Now companies will have more leeway to decide whether or not to have segregated facilities, which include restrooms, restaurants, waiting rooms, parking lots, and locker rooms. Bring back segregation in today's time, and I promise you, Black people are about to show America something that they've never seen. They're about to see Black people move in a way that they've never seen Black people move in a way before. We've already been asking for it, especially now that we've seen you guys become full-fledged racists. You guys are very much transparent in your racism. That's all we've ever asked for. Go ahead and bring it back.
Now, the thing with this, they already said something that they never seen. They never seen Black people just this calm at all the crazy stuff going on. Black people just calm like ain't nothing happening. Black people still living life, still going to work, still doing it. They not used to saying nothing like that. It's even too calm for me. This is calm. We all just chilling. And it's like we all got the same vibe. I'm tripping. But go ahead, sis. Go ahead and finish what you were saying, sis.
Back in today's time, we will not ask for inclusion. We will not fight or protest or rally to be included in your spaces. Quite literally, fuck your spaces. That's really how we feel in today's time. So if you guys bring back segregation, all I'm asking is don't make it a federal thing, baby. Bring it back nationwide. Bring it back nationwide so we can show y'all something. We can show y'all we don't give a fuck. I want you guys to do that. Go ahead, Trump. I'm telling you right now, the one thing that Trump is about to be accredited for in history is finally uniting black people all across the seas. I promise you that. Because the way that this man is moving, bring it back. Bring back segregation. I'm telling you, separate everything. Y'all already had bred us to be bigger and stronger and better than you. That's how you guys bred us when we were slaves. You understand? So genetically, we're already out. We dominate you guys. We dominate you. We also dominate you guys when it comes to excelling scholarly. We dominate. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let black people teach other black people in schools. Let black physicians treat black patients in hospitals. Let black bankers help black people manage their money. Bring it back and watch how we will flourish and you guys will fail. You will crash and burn. You will crash and burn. Bring it back. Bring it back. Segregation in today's time, we're not going to be like the people back then, like our ancestors who didn't know any better. We thought that once we finally got included in those spaces, things was going to be all hunky-dory. No. We realize now in 2025, fuck them spaces, fuck them white spaces on everything that I love. Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back if you're brave.
Bring it back.
So the Trump administration is looking.
So again, no videos out here. I haven't ran into a video yet where a black person said, "Oh, please, we gotta do something about segregation." Oh, why? Trump was so angry with you, Trump. I haven't seen it yet.
We already filled out your jail. We already
Why's this?
had our zip code. What can you threaten black people with that we haven't already lived through before? We already couldn't go to your schools. We already couldn't live in your neighborhood. We already couldn't shop in your store. We already had to sit in the back of the bus. We already filled out your jail. We already had our zip codes redlined. We already had our votes suppressed. We already had our families separated. Yes. We already had our men profiled. We already had our women objectified. What you think you gonna do new that's gonna be able to intimidate us? Black people got soundtrack music. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil.
That's right.
It is their master plan to make you live in fear so you don't fight back. So you don't lift up your voice.
Go ahead.
So you don't kick against the prick.
Yeah.
Fear is the only weapon that white supremacy has. What can you threaten black people with?
Let me find out they got Jamal Bryant out here getting this civil rights sermons on. Boy, let me find out, boy. He from the west side of Baltimore. Come holler at me. Let me find out. Let me find out. Oh, this brother right here. Watch this brother right here. This why I got a little silly when it close to the end. Watch this brother right here.
Black on black on black, black on black, black my thoughts so black, black on black, my skin is so.
Oh, you thought you was gonna be mad? Oh, I couldn't wait for this. You mean you gonna help me do what I've been trying to tell my people to do? Oh, I can't wait. Whites only. Don't do the old school signs. Get you some big neon signs for nighttime so everybody can see. So our 1.7 trillion can skip right over you. And don't be picky. Don't be picky. NBA, NFL, go all the way with it. Go all the way with it. School, do the whole damn thing. We won't be mad. We won't be mad. And take your friends with you. You know, the gas stations and the liquor store that's on every fucking corner of the neighborhood. Take their ass with you. The hair store. Go ahead. We be all right. We gonna rebuild. We gonna be all right. Whites only. Our ancestors told us to rest and be still. Hallelujah. We gonna be all right. Oh yeah.
Black on black on black, 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 black on black, black, my thoughts so black, black, black on black, my skin is so.
Oh, you thought we was gonna be mad? Oh, I couldn't wait.
That joke gonna go viral. I'm gonna clip that one, boy. Got me jamming. Hey. Oh my goodness, boy. I just got a few more clips. I got like, how many clips you got? I'm trying to overwhelmingly prove my point here. There's no black people who's doing what this white guy said they was doing. None. That's why he didn't show a black person doing it. Because it is none. Just proving my point. Oh man. I just closed one out. I don't know which one that was. Hold on, let me see. I gotta find out which one that was I just closed out. Dang, damn it. I got two inside. Whites only. Hold on. That joint got closed out. I gotta reopen that joint up. I gotta reopen that joint. I don't know what happened with it.
This post is for.
Oh, it's him. Okay, let me see. Yeah, my brother right here. I gotta show him. This brother right here. Oh, I'm sorry that when we show you him. Oh my goodness, this brother right here. This brother right here, he did his thing. I was like, yo, what are they talking about? Black people, what are we doing? No, doing this, no, that. Nobody. This brother right here. Watch this brother right here. Make sure I got his volume nice and up. Watch this.
This post is for black people and black people only. If you are not.
Now, he said, y'all make a post for black people and black people only. And then you crying about segregation. They not crying about segregation. Watch this. Watch the brother doing his post. If you know, then you know. He not going to explain it. I'm not going to explain it neither. I'm not going to explain it. But everybody that's black should get what this brother about to do. I'm not going to explain it neither. If you don't know, now you know. Well, I want you to hear him say it again. Watch this.
This post is for black people and black people only. If you are not black, feel free to stay. However, you might get lost. But I'm not explaining a motherfucking thing. Now. This post is for black people and black people.
Oh my goodness. When I say that, I say, yo, I know exactly what he's saying. Like, yo, brown people is on point, son. If you don't know, now you know, boy. Yo, I ain't say a word, but I understood everything you were saying. Now watch this. Then I found this meme. The young lady did this meme. And then this meme, she gonna do the same thing where that's like a sign language. Watch this. Let me make sure I got the volume up. Watch this.
Hey, there's a huge protest going on April 5th. We all need to be there. We? Man, I don't know who she talking to. Child, she's speaking French. She not talking to us. You learning French? Because we're not going anywhere. But you guys always protest for rights in this country, and all of us are being affected by this new administration. We learned our lesson. Whenever we protest, they enact violence on us, and then they blame us for being violent protesters.
Right. Yep.
And that's what they want. So Trump can declare martial law and then use cop cities to try to arrest and kill us.
Thank you.
This is why we're protesting. The president should not be allowed to do all of this. If we all stick together, we all should have stuck together in November. But y'all wanted to be racist, sexist, evil, stupid pieces of shit and vote for a candidate who was also all of those things. And now his orange fuck ass is doing exactly what we all said he was going to do. Y'all want to fight? Go fight on April 5th without us. Y'all got it. You guys can't just sit this out. They are coming for you either way. We can't just let America be destroyed.
Right, because who is we?
Stand up.
No.
It's not our time yet. When it's our time to stand up, we'll know. How?
They asking how. They don't know how we all knew to stand up. Nope. They don't understand our ancestors, child. Hey, they'll tell us when it's time to stand up like they're telling us to sit the fuck down right now. I know that's right. Clock it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Are you two talking to each other right now? Because I'm not hearing anything. What's going on? Hey, there's a...
Exactly. The whole time they talking to each other just by looking and giving signals. They know exactly what each other said. I done did this. I done been places with the brothers and sisters, and we sit there and we do this. We give each other a look. We know exactly what we saying, what we thinking. It's like we right there with each other vibing, and the other people just looking. They don't know what's going on around them. That joint be awesome. Oh my goodness. That was good. I like that. That was good. That was good. I like that. That was good. So now, that's when I close out. Getting ready to close out. What time is it? I almost went a half hour over my time. Oh, man. So hold up. So now I'm going to get to this next one. Now this next one is for people that might say, well, what if we do have our own, like what Lee Cubbert was saying, you know, the white people just came in our community, did what they wanted to do, but it was the blacks couldn't go in their community. The blacks people had to stay away from their stuff, this, that, other. But what this, and this, right? Well, there was something recently that happened in Ohio, where these neo-Nazis had a rally right by this prominent black neighborhood, this black community that was started by black people. So it's a community still out there that was started by black people. And these neo-Nazis decided that they was going to go down and try to terrorize these black people. But let's see what happened when they did this. Because they going to go down there and think they going to be running some terror in these black people. But let's see what these black people did.
These aren't police officers or soldiers.
They're business owners, their fathers, their sons, daughters.
These are civilians, members of the Lincoln Heights Safety and Watch program.
It's a duty. Okay, let's go.
The duty, protecting their neighborhood, the majority black village of Lincoln Heights, Ohio.
Ain't nobody scared of you.
After neo-Nazis held a rally here last month, carrying rifles, waving swastikas, and hurling racial slurs.
And it was terrible. If you find the clip, they got a clip with them doing this. It was terrible. And the whole time, while they're in their neighborhood, let's get this together. Because this for the people, and they say, well, what happens if we do have our own neighborhoods and this, that, and other? Listen carefully. They came to their neighborhoods with the swastikas, with all that stuff, talking crazy to the black people, call them out their names, talking crazy to the children. They was talking crazy to the children. Not just grown-ups, children. And the police is pulling all the black people to the side saying, they got a right to be here. They got a right to be here. They're peacefully demonstrating. Right? and saying, don't throw your life away, man. And all this stuff when the black people getting upset and yelling at them and wanting to get them. And you got these guys. You seen how they looked in a clip? Oh, watch what happens. I want you to see what happens.
Just moments before children were let out of school. At the time, law enforcement officials said the neo-Nazis did not break any laws, but an investigation by county prosecutors is ongoing. Weeks later, the KKK came with these flyers.
So then the KKK came. So they feel emboldened, right? Because you got MAGA, Make America Great Again, in the White House. And these boys proud, right? These neo-Nazis are proud. Like these boys, proud boys, these boys are proud, right? And they doing this. They're doing this. Now watch what happens. Watch what these black people gonna do.
First African-American community above the Mason-Dixon line of staff.
Safety and Watch Group spokesperson Anton Daniels says the police did not do enough, which was more chilling because the town was founded in the 1920s as a safe haven for black residents.
Lincoln Heights is our home. If somebody broke into your home, you call the police, and the police says, you know, if they do it again, we haven't broken any law, so we're just going to allow them to break into your home again. What would you do?
Are you worried at all that having a potentially armed response could just create more friction, create more danger?
I'll answer that by saying,
Go ahead,
I've never felt safer as a black man in my community than I have right now.
The mayor of Evendale, which oversees the police force that responded that day, said in a statement to NBC News, "Our emphasis on de-escalation and public safety resulted in the incident's resolution without injuries to any of the persons involved."
Whatever.
But residents here say they can't afford to wait. Every day, the Safety and Watch Group escorts children to school and patrols the streets.
Why do you all wear masks?
Those Nazis, we have reports of them finding our backgrounds, so we're not hiding ourselves from the residents, but we're protecting our family from what we're doing out here.
While many locals do support the security group, some, like business owner Eric Ruffin, say they wish the group wasn't needed.
We don't want to become what we hate. You know, we don't want to become a group of people that walk around feeling like we have a reason in America to have to protect ourselves.
And this community,
stand up,
is not backing down.
It is. Not backing down. Not backing down. See how TikTok doing this is out there, people. It's out there. So that's why when people sit back and say, oh, you blacks, y'all angry about this, y'all mad at Trump. Y'all, who's mad at Trump? This will be the final video clip right here. This sister right here, I'm going to let her end it out. And then we're going to hear our artist of the week and close out for the day. I think I proved my point. The guy came on at the very beginning, so I played his video. I tried to go back and let you see how Anton framed it and so forth. And so I wish our brother would have took the time to research it before he just ran with this guy. But he was under assumption that this guy was on point and right, and this guy was not. This guy was not on point. This guy was not right. Black people are not saying what he's saying that black people are saying. Now watch this. This sister gonna sum this up. I'm gonna let our sister sum it up. Go ahead, sis. Sum it up for us, sis. Sum it up for us.
You said that's the reason we're in this, because you guys stay at home when it come time to vote. We all in this shit together to take down Orange Face Man. So my black people, get out there. You have a voice. Look, let me get something and make something real clear to you so-called whites and to your Democratic Party. Look, y'all have been using so-called black people for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yes.
To fight y'all battles.
Yes.
Y'all sat back, kicked y'all feet up, and had us marching.
Exactly.
This is not our fight. Neither are we going out there. Neither are we participating in no April 5th protest.
Nope. Sure enough,
This
not.
is y'all fight. This is your kingdom. This is not our kingdom. Our kingdom is to come. This is y'all fight, okay? Y'all lost to the Republican Party. And guess what?
Did.
Now he's poking. Now he's prowling, like I said. He's antagonizing y'all, but guess what? Us so-called black folks, we not going out there to fight y'all battle. This is y'all battle. Y'all go out and y'all protest. Y'all go out with y'all flags. Y'all go out there and y'all sacrifice y'all bodies. We're not participating in that at the end of the day. We don't have nothing to do with it. And as the scriptures say, a kingdom divided against itself shall fall. So what you're seeing is the fall of Babylon. Neither you, so-called whites, Republican Party, no matter what y'all do, what y'all protest, what y'all say, you cannot stop the fall of Babylon. Trump was placed in office. He was ordained by the Most High. A lot of people don't like it, but hey, tough. It is what it is. There's nobody that can stop the fall of Babylon.
Nobody.
America. That's what's going on right now. Hey, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For the end of Esau is the beginning of Jacob. We got next. Y'all on.
Well,
He
y'all.
said that's the reason.
So, and now what I want to do, I just want to show you a verse. I just want to show you some scripture just to close out for what she was saying, right? Because she got deep with it, right? I want to take you to the book of Revelation. Because she was talking about something. She was talking about Babylon. And this is for all my people out there that's listening on a replay. Or that's listening right now and just silently listening, right? This is for all y'all, right? I want y'all to see what was said. Watch this. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. No, that ain't it. Hold on, yeah, right on the right one. All right. That ain't it. Let me see. I hate when I search for something, I can't find it. Oh, it is 18. Well, I thought it wasn't 18. It is 18. My bad. I want y'all to see this. Watch this. After these things, I saw another angel coming down from heaven, having great authority, and the earth was illuminated with his glory. And he cried mightily with a loud voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen. It's fallen. And has become a dwelling place of demons, a prison for every foul spirit, and a cage for every unclean and hated bird. For all the nations have drunk the wine of wrath of her fornication. The kings of the earth had committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth had become rich through the abundance of her luxury. And I heard another voice from Shamayim or heaven cried out, saying, Come out of her, my people, lest you share in her sins, lest you receive her plagues. Come out of her, my people. Come out of her, my people. Come out of her, my people. Time to go, people. Time is winding down. Time for us to get this together. We gotta get it together, people. It is time. It's time. Time to wake up and do what we gotta do. Keep sitting around, waiting around forever. It's time. This is the last thing we want to do. is to get caught up in the hell that's about to come on this earth. So let's get ourselves together so we can be awaiting the return of the Mashiach. And with that being said and done, I got a nice artist, no big deal, for our Artist of the Week, and he's going to hit us off with some good tunes.
Sediment, I'm irrelevant. I seek helen I reach heaven cause Christ he settled it. Might be celibate, married. All of that stuff got chucked like Barry. Now my wife in therapy. I be friendly. Price we share when we fight for purity. All sincerity scary, yeah. We been burning incense since 9 a.m. Alkaline water with the vitamins. Still he got a war raging inside of him. Lit the sage, but the pain won't go away. Came to my defense despite my infamy. Then I had to sit with my iniquity. Full of store that I was just so glittery. To really glow, you gotta give it to the ghost. Where could I go? Left me out in the cold. Open the door. I had to go with the ghost. 2016 lost all my friends. Consequence of all my sin. Mourning, pride, and lies, and lust, and fighting, cussing, fighting, tussing. 2018 lost all my friends.
Yeah, that joint's so soulful. Follow the Ghost. Talking about the Holy Ghost, the Ruach HaKodesh. All right, everybody. So I thank all of y'all for hanging in with me this long. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please tune in for our upcoming show that we're going to have on Wednesday. We're going to delve into some more questions and answers. That's our questions and answers night. Sometimes if people are on the show and they have a question that they want answered on the show, we'll work with that as well. But we're going to be going through a video dealing with the one brother. I can't remember his name offhand, but he has a show called something about Christianity. This something dismantling Christianity or something like that, right? But he says a lot of stuff against the Bible in general. So I'm just on, it's got something else to deal with, something that he said. So we're going to deal with that. And next week we're going to deal with this black AI, where I believe it's a white person using a black AI to try to tell black people not to be Israel. So we definitely going to deal with him next. I wanted to deal with him this week, but I'm already got everything together for our brother to deal with his question. I don't want to skip past his question that others wanted to get answered to deal with somebody else. So it is what it is. But again, I thank you all for being on here with me tonight. And I just want to wish you all Leila Tov and Shalom.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Elohim